What is up, everyone? Volathis here, and we finally got the Heavenward sort of pre-patch notes. Now, I'm going to try and go through this as fast as I can, and I definitely advise you to read it. They did make a few notes here saying that if any of the notes say 3.0, you need to have Heavenward for this to apply to you, as well as if it has 2.0 plus 3.0, you need it. Otherwise, if it has just a 2.0, it only applies to the original Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. So I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. Looks like we have starting out new areas. Starting with Ishgard, we have the Foundation, the Pillars, as well as the new areas we're going to get in the 3.0. The Volathis, Western Highlands, the Dravian Forelands, the Churning Mist, Sea of Clouds, the Dravinian Hinterlands, a few questionable areas. That looks amazing for a crystal right there, and wherever that is looks awesome. And also they're saying that there's going to be a new city and field aetherites as well, so of course expect those. Main scenario quests. So it looks like they're not going to reveal a whole lot, which I'm perfectly alright with. First, of course, we have coming to Ishgard. And, of course, remember, to start this quest line, you need to complete the quest line of 2.55 before the dawn, before we can even get into it. And back in 2.0, any main scenario quest up to 49 has been increased, and certain item and guild rewards have been adjusted. We'll get new Chronicles of a New Area quest line, new side story quest line, I'm assuming probably Moogle quests and all that, as well as something it looks like here with Chocobos. And they're also changing that now the roulette for your morbid motivation, that would be part of your Zodiac quest line, or actually not your Zodiac, I guess it would be part of the Relic. To simplify that, it's been changed from expert duty to high level, because I'm assuming once this goes live, everything that was an expert would now be a high level as well. We have new job quests here. I'm assuming they're going to branch off more, and you always start with them, and it looks like you have to beat at least your 51, of course, to get there. And it looks like these all start at 52, so that will be good. And then we start off with the new class quest for your crafters here and all that, and they all start out at 50 as well. Looks like beast tribes. I don't know if this is going to be for the new ones as well once they come out, but the old cap of 6 for daily has been set to 12. It looks like now dailies will reward you with elegant homestoked poetics if they reward soldiery, and if they previously rewarded poetics, you will receive more tombstones. And we're going to get a new form of guild leaves, which are the temple leaves. Let's see here what it says. Can select from battle class. So it looks like you can select from all of them, and they're going to offer even greater XP than the previous ones. Rather than being transferred, you will be transferred to a near. Okay, I think with just barely reading it, it's basically going to make them harder, and I think it's going to take you back to the other ones. Okay, we're getting new fates in 3.0. They're touching on the maps. If they rewarded poetics and stuff like that, they're going to be increased. And also there's going to be 3 new types of maps. And then we have Grand Company and Free Companies. Players can exchange company seals for Dark Knight, Machinist, and Astrologian arms. Looks like they'll be adding other things. There's going to be expert deliveries for old soldiery gear, poetics gear, not gear, I don't know what I'm as well as the second coil, final coil, and all CT, as well as all the extreme primal drops. And it looks like you can exchange company credits for by speaking to the OIC quartermaster at each headquarters and the resident caretaker in any housing. And of course, the next big thing is the company workshops, which I've been looking forward to. They're going to be used to create projects such as ethereal wheels, housing materials, and airships for your free company. And airships built by the free company can be deployed on those voyages they've talked about. The company, in order to craft company projects, you must first purchase a company workshop, and the option to purchase it will be available at the entrance of the private chamber. A company can only be purchased by free company leader or members within authority. And it looks, so this looks like how it's set up. It looks like here it's kind of like a quest line. It looks like you can start the project and you have to deliver the materials, and then they'll give you XP, and whether or not you put in high quality and the XP reward and how much is required. And it looks like you can do schematics to draft new projects, and after it will be automatically added to the crafting one. And let's see here, looks like this is going to be part of 2.0 as well. The voyages will be implemented. Here we have the screenshot of what you have. Oh, that's awesome. It basically just has here, it's basically going to give you a report every time you do this. It's going to give you a rating. I'm guessing the rating is how well you did. It's going to give you XP for it, and also the items you did. And you can also chart it, so you can set the destination you're going to go, as well as, like your chocobo, it's going to have here your ranking system. Apparently it looks like you can level up, as well as you can, I guess, you have to repair it after so many times. And there's the components for it, and the components will affect your stats there. Let's see here. It looks like there's also minus stats. Okay, and when your part reaches zero, you either replace it or repair it. There's a lot of stacks here. And here's some of the new company actions. We're getting payouts, so now when you're in the casino, you can actually earn more. A lot more seals, XP, and all that. And it looks like the jackpot's required at rank 8 and rank 5. And all actions have a 24-hour period. Perfect. They've been adjusting the now the new XP bonuses that were for under level 10. Now they've been increased. The first one is at 25, and the rank 2 is under 49. New furnishings, as always. There's going to be more ethereal wheels. Sorry, I can't talk for some reason tonight. And also something interesting here is now they're going to have it, if you make this, you can have triple triad in-house. So I can see a lot of competitions and stuff like that. It looks like, okay, so now when you do, we're in the gold saucer now, when you're doing races, it will show you your actual time. The racing times experience received will be adjusted. Okay, and we already have a preview of some of the cards to come here, some very important characters we've had in the story. Just having a quick look over here, they're adjusting some triple triads. There's going to be new prizes available with the MGP. I'm guessing that sort is a teaser of it. It looks pretty interesting. More sightseeing logs. Still haven't done that. I need to do it. You do need your Heavenward, of course, to get the Ra. There's going to be new haircuts. No surprise there. Awesome. The new areas are going to have a weather forecast as well. The flying mounts are going to be implemented. Now, here's just a regular chocobo. I thought we were supposed to get a black chocobo. Maybe they just previewed it as a black chocobo. And, of course, the griffin there. Okay. And it looks like we get an ethereal compass, and it will tell us that we have to unlock all those. It looks like now too, if you can use flying mounts and aerial, it'll tell you. You press jump. If you're on the controller, I think it's saying Y or triangle. Very simple stuff. Move forward, it just tells you here. Landing, you just go to the ground, and once you hit the ground, you'll probably do it. Looks like you can auto fly if you have it, and taking off a pet will. Okay, when you fly, if you have a summon minion, it's going to disappear, or any pets, I'm assuming. Of course, battle system, we have the 6, the Dark Knight. Oh wow, look at the list of those abilities there. Shadow Skin. So it looks like it's fairly spaced out. It even has traits, which is going to be wonderful. Dark Knight can be unlocked by completing the following quest. You're going to have to start doing R end, and you have to have a level 50 character. Machinist here, all those skills and all that. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. Enhanced dexterity. It looks like Mr. Happy was right. We're going to be getting dexterity, which I honestly expected as well. This looks like it's from, these look familiar. Where does that look? Okay, that looks like Inishka. This looks like, Limsa areas here. And it has there, of course, same thing, Astrologian, same thing. Of course, we have all these new. So we have a complete confirm for all the abilities here with the Sheltron and all that. I'm going to have a quick look at Black Mage because that's the type of person. Ninja's getting smoke screen. I'm a little interested in what that's going to be doing. So it's the same thing for Black Mage as they already said. Okay. It looks like they're going to be adjusting job actions, perimeters. Black Mage, they're touching my Blizzard, Fire, Fire 2, Mantle, Wall, and Flare. And they're talking about that. New PvP actions. Arcanist, Black Mage doesn't get one? Oh, they've been they're adjusted. And then the new PvP ones, I'm not getting anything. Limit breaks have been adjusted. Black Mage is still Meteor. Summoner's going to be Terra Flare. I think I've seen a preview of that. Angel Feather. Wow, these sound all very interesting. Monk is still getting Final Heaven. I'm not sure what was the old one. They may have just changed the tank one altogether. Not sure. Dark Force. I kind of hope that's still a defensive. Satellite Beam with Machinist, that'll be cool. Sagittarius Arrow. Okay. The effect of Adrenaline Rush has been changed. Okay, so now skill speed and spell speed now affect damage over time and healing over time effects. The effect of Determination on auto attacks has been reduced. Critical hit rate now affects damage dealt with a critical strike. Critical hit rate now affects damage dealt with a critical strike. I wonder if that means if you crit, you'll crit harder. I'm not exactly sure. Base accuracy of pets have been raised. Pets now receive an attribute bonus of food items. In order to receive effects of caster spell speed, all pet actions, including, have been changed to elemental damage. Okay. The armory bonus when below 50 has been increased to 100%. Not sure what they're talking about there. We have new dungeons, new trials. Strength of Echo has been increased in the final bindings of Bahamut, so maybe I might actually beat it in accordance with they've adjusted XP for certain dungeons. Certain mechanics have been adjusted as well. They've adjusted eye levels for the old dungeons. There's going to be no more liquid limitations. Okay, players can obtain up to 2,002 now. Okay, so the law is going to be the new one, of course, and it's going to be like our soldiery, but there's going to be no cap, and you get up to 2,000. Okay, duty finder has been adjusted. The alt tab has been removed. Dungeons have been divided into dungeons A Realm Reborn and Dungeons Heavenward. So they're making the split just to make it a little bit more simple. I completely understand what they're doing there. Anything that was on expert has been moved. I don't think, doesn't look like the duty roulette has been changed, but it looks like they're getting 2 more added. Let's see here. Just a lot of stuff. Duty finder setting, undersigned. Okay, so these are the special duty finders we did before. Minimum eye level. They can adjust stuff like that. Rules can be confirmed on the duty. Okay, so this is where they were adding in their loot rules, like the loot master, and it looks like now that when you queue up, it'll say right before you join, FYI, the loot rules, blah blah blah. I'm not sure if that means that first, if that's going to apply to the older ones. Okay, loot rules cannot be set for duties that require an alliance. That's kind of expected. It says it's for 2.0. Okay. Hoping we get a 3.0 loot master. I kind of would like the idea of it. And this is the loot master one where they do that. Let's see here. New enemies added. It looks like that's like a T-Rex there. Some things. New elite marks have been added. So an example of our hunts. That looks like a crazy looking hunt. So now they've added new seals, of course, to go with it. There's 3 types of marked bills: level 1 clan, level 2, level 3. Level 2 and 3 can be accepted after completing special quest. So I think level 2 and 3 are going to be our Centurio cells. Targeted ring will now be displayed when striking it. And now we can teleport and return while riding a mount. And Zodiac weapons have been adjusted. Drop rate of ammo has been increased. Number of enemies have been reduced. Drop rate of Alexandrite increased. Number of Alexandrite received by Morbid. The rate at which you gain your light and all that has been increased. And also the drop rate of dungeons. Okay. Some view here of the new items to expect. It's not saying where. New recipes, of course, will be added. Some glamour gear. Okay. Here's something I did not expect. High quality items can be converted into normal quality items. I'm not exactly sure what the advantages of that. I mean, it doesn't look like you get more, you just lower the quality. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to involve. Players can now convert gear into a grade 5 materia. Okay, grade 5 material for crafting and gathering will not be available at the release. It's going to be scheduled later. It is possible to receive grade 5 crafting or gathering via material transmutation by speaking. Grade 6 dark matter is going to be added. You can purchase replica Zodiac weapons from the Drake in the North, from Drake and North Shroud. Sale price of certain items have been adjusted. Dark Knight, Machinist, Astrologian weapons have been added to inventories of multiple traders. So they're going to add those as well as hunts. Oh, they do get their own PvP gear. I'm not sure what they're doing with that, if that's just going to be like the current one. Falling items are now available from NPC Mordona. Some weathered gear here. Oh, these are old stuff. New items have been added to Calamity Salvagers. Okay. New actions here. A lot of these look very standard. All of them say a heart. I'm assuming these are, yep, right here, specialist. And there's abilities shared by all specialist class. Cool. Some new minor abilities. It looks like they've added some previous ones too. Then we have more traits. Same thing with the other ones. Fishing is getting a few things here. Snagging, collectives, fish eyes. Some more traits. CP costs. Some of the abilities have been lowered. Splendor's Exchange has been added for discipline of hand and land. So these are going to be our new traders. And now it looks like there's a new ability called collectability. What does it say about that? It's been synthesized at a time collectibles cannot be traded. So not sure about that. And then of course gathering has collectability as well. Crafting specialist system has been added. Looks like we get, it's like a soul crystal, and it's going to be soul of blah blah blah. And I'm guessing that's what gives us. Okay, players will be able to receive 3 souls of crafters by unlocking the specialist. However, players will be unable to obtain additional souls of a crafter until further update. They're updating graphics on using more gathering points, more fishing holes, new minions, new mounts. That is a beautiful mount there. If I don't butcher it, called a corral. And there's the black chocobo. It looks like they've been adjusting. Okay, so when we fly with our barding, the barding's going to change a little bit. Market boards have been placed in Ishgard and all that. We can search for an item. Okay, jobs. Okay, so they're going to blue text if you specialize in it. There's a new currency tab, perfect. And it's separated into common, battle, or other. They're adding more job crystals. Okay, so it looks like we are going to require soul crystals for our Dark Knight, Machinist, Astrologian. Some visor command has been added. Okay. Okay, so now we have something called a high quality chain. Oh, for when we're, I guess when we're, oh, for botanists or miners, so when we're gathering. Looks like they're making adjustments to the party finder, always lovely. And then they have Black Mage Paladin, example looking for, okay. You can set location. Okay. And then right clicking will switch between them. Perfect. Icon. Okay, so it looks like if it has a flying, it's going to be a flying mount. Okay. Border lines have been adjusted. I'm assuming they've been changing it. There's some more display settings, character lighting, display altitude error messages. Okay. Let's see. And that looks like all of that. So, sorry this is such a long video. As you know, it's a preliminary. The pre-patch notes for 3.0. Everything is due to change. I want you to, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment down below. What was your favorite part about these patch notes? What are you excited about? Everything. I'm so hyped for Heavenward. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? Anyways, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with my channel.